Yo dog, Kenny Bichet here, Next Level Painting. Hitting you up on the literal best of all days. On this glorious Friday, I'm here from the actual Beats Lab. I moved out of the Beats Lab Light, aka the Soup Kitchen, and I'm finally in the new Beats Lab in Hollywood, California. We made the transition. We got Adepticon behind us, a very successful Adepticon on my end, where we won Best Heretical Team. Not the first time I've won that award, as you can see up here. I am no stranger to chaos. Chaos all day, every day. Gotta play for the love. We placed 40th overall. Not bad considering we went there to win Best Heretical Team and we played all thematic Chaos Space Marine armies. Makes me very happy. Thank you to all the people I've met at Adepticon, all the drinks that were poured in the name of the Long War, in the name of Next Level Painting, and also in the name of Patreon. Got a special couple of shout outs here I'm going to do here in just a minute. But I do want to say we got a special episode today. I'm going to show you guys something I have never showed you before. People have been asking me, how do you take little metal pewter infinity models off their slotted bases and put them on dope ass scenic resin bases? Don't they just break off? You're right, they do just break off. So I'm going to show you my penning technique, how I take them all and transfer them from their metal slotted base to the resin base, and how I paint the resin bases separately, as you guys see me do 100 times. So that way it's super easy. Lay them all out, paint them, paint your miniatures, and then put them together at the end. I'm going to show you that. It's a real simple process. It's only take about 6 minutes to show you. I also want to talk about Twitch. Next Level Painting is finally on Twitch. We're doing live Twitch streams of my process. Every week, minimum once a week. They're always at least going to be on Wednesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. That's 11 a.m. Pacific time for you Hollywood people. I'm going to be doing that every week. I'm going to try to do more than one a week. Of course, if you missed the stream, I'm going to post it on YouTube, full of ads. And if you don't want to watch the ads, you don't want to sit through that bullshit, and you couldn't make the stream, check out Patreon. My patrons gain access to exclusive content, early access, and they also get an ad-free experience over there. So if that's something you're interested, by all means, check it out. I do want to say that the support has helped make this happen. The extra financial stability I've received from all my avenues of extra support have led me to this path where I can start doing these things a little bit more righteously. Now I can do the live stream. Like, that was not even possible. Special shout out to my boy Kyle Saudi for helping me get my Twitch stream to where it is right now. Thank you, my brother. Now I'm going to shout out some patrons. I'm going to start off, in case I missed anyone in the past, I'm going to start all the way back with James. James, thank you, my brother. We got Chris Diaz, Kenny Powers, great name, by the way, one of my favorite shows on HBO. We got Darren. We got my boy Peter. We got Dan Cook. We got Linus. We got Ben. We got John. We got Luke, Eric, Parker. I want to say old Ollie William, sick name, brother. Nicholas, Tim, Al, Joseph, Krister. We also got Jordan, Mason, John, and my boy Chris McMiles. It's a long list. That's how much support I've been getting. Thank you guys. And obviously I got the next round of Patreon gifts going out in the mail here real soon. I was really glad to see how many California people are on it. I'm sending out some OG Next Level Painting tape measures. Yo, never sent anything out like that before. I'm going to keep coming up with new prizes sent out to my $20 patrons. And of course, for $6 a month, you gain early and exclusive access to all my videos. But for $20 a month, you gain even earlier access to some videos, especially the battle reports and even the painting tutorials up to 3 weeks early. I'm also going to send you guys a gift. Anyway, let me do a final cheers to all my patrons. Cheers in the new Beats Lab, the success of Adepticon, and all the drinks we shared together. Cheers, brother. All right, let's do this thing. Let's pin these tiny, ridiculous pewter models to sick resin bases. Step 1. Put a glove on. Do the best you can to keep these metal models from chipping, because metal models chip. They're hard. They hit something, literally takes the paint all the way down to the pewter off. So that's why I'm working on a little piece of foam here in case I drop it. Won't just take all the paint right off. Literally ancient Chinese technique right here. Here are the bases. These have been pre-painted. They're on double stick tape. Painted them all in one big mass run for the whole army. Literally the easiest way to do it. Don't fuck with trying to paint bases around, guys. We're going to take out our clippers. Going to start scoring the base and kind of just carefully prodding around, working toward the feet, loosening up the bond of super glue, and pop. There it is. And see, I'd already removed the slot on this guy before I even glued him to the base. Another piece of ancient Chinese technique right there. I'm going to use my X-Acto blade. Going to kind of just scrape some of that super glue buildup off. Kind of just down to the feet a little bit. You know, you don't have to go too crazy. You really don't have to get it all off. The next super secret trick right here is we're going to use the X-Acto blade to score the hole for the drill, because I don't want it to slide around and go crazy. I'm going to start just piling in a hole. This is really easy. The stainless steel of the blade is much harder than the pewter. You'll be surprised how easily it cuts this metal. You can see little metal flecks all coming out, going crazy. Feel pretty good about that. Now I use the P3 painting set. It's literally on their website. Super easy. Even comes with the drill bits to match the brass rods. Now I'm literally using a power drill here. And I'm just going to come in slow. I'm not going to just blast it. I'm going to get it in that hole I scored. It sits in there. And I'm just going to drill it out, man. Just real slow. Literally does the work. Because the problem is when you use a hand drill, man, you end up messing the model up more because of how much longer it takes and how much more pressure you're holding the model, tweaking it left and right. Literally, I hate using hand drill bits. Look how easy that was. You don't have to go very far. That brass rod is in there, man. That's all you need to connect it to the resin so it doesn't snap off later. Because that's a big problem with these metal bases. I mean, you saw how easy he came off his base before. Imagine how easy it'll come off when you're playing with them. So now we're just going to use a little bit of super glue. Put a little super glue in that hole. Real easy. Literally, this is nothing that is new to anyone right here. Put that brass rod in there. Let it dry. Super simple. Doesn't take very long to get enough of a bond that you can come back in and trim the length of the rod. While we're letting it dry, I'm just going to blast a quick hole right through the resin base. Now, this is easy. Pow! Right through it. Literally, no braining. Super fucking easy. Now I'm going to clip that brass rod and don't be careful. Bow! Brass rods like to go crazy and they like to fly all over the place and break things. Now I'm just going to pull out a little bit of super glue. Gonna put it on the guy, put him in the hole. Literally, you know what I did there. But here's something that happens all the time. I glued it in there. The angle was slightly off on the brass rod. And there's a little bit of a gap between his rocket launcher and the base. Now, most people be like, oh shit, I fucked up. I got to do it all over again. Nah, next level painting. We got a next level solution. Ancient Chinese technique. I got corks always on lock. I'm just going to shave a couple of pieces of the cork off. Not even putting any thought into this whatsoever. Just shave a couple of small pieces off. There it is. Now get your super glue out. Get a little pile of super glue set up on your workstation. Literally just stab these little pieces of cork with your blade. Dip them in the super glue and carefully slide them up under the area, the offending section of the model. Boom. It's going to be a rock. You can see it now. I'm going to come back and paint it by hand the same color I painted the base. This is a whole lot easier than try to fuck with painting a base around a model. Instead, we're going to pin it on, give it even more support than you would suspect by bracing it up on this rocket launcher. And now people are going to be like, damn, I didn't realize the model was all that. How did you get a base that's just built around this rocket launcher? Yo, this is how. Super easy. Now what I like to do is make sure those rocks are nice and secure. I'll get a little bit of super glue on the edge of my X-Acto blade, and then I'll kind of just knead the glue in some of the cracks. The cork is really porous, so it's going to absorb the super glue and get really hard. There he is. He's looking sick. Very easy. Now I'm not going to show you how to paint it. That'll be a different tutorial on these colors, this color palette, but I will show you what he looks like fully painted with all his buddies. Now every single one of these people was pinned on just like that. Black rims, always go with black rims. It sharpens the model. It's just how color works. And you can see I've done the cork trick on a couple guys there who didn't fit on their base, just like our main guy up front. Looks sick. Love these models and how they're coming out. We got a lot more Infinity tutorials to come in the future. We've already got the Jotun fully painted in the gallery. I've already shown you some basing, and I'm going to keep showing you Infinity. Different colors, different techniques. Anyway, thanks for checking out this short tutorial. Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.